I just want to send my condolences to everyone in LA and the surrounding cities and anywhere else in California. I did not know that the wildfires were this bad. I admit that I don't watch the news that often, but I did see something maybe like a day ago about, I mean, not a day ago, maybe like 2 days ago, or yeah, 2 days ago, about a fire or something. But I didn't know that it had gotten to the this bad. Oh my gosh. I'm just sending prayers to all y'all. This is crazy. Um oh my god. I'm speechless. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know how to uh express, cuz it's currently happening still, you know? But I asked my guides, what is this? What is the meaning about, like, what's the real meaning that this is happening, or just all this stuff is happening? And my guys responded, and they told me that it's a mass cleanup. It's a mass cleanup of well, they didn't necessarily explain that part, but they said it's people, it's good people still in these cities where disasters happen, right? That need to get out, or that need to change in some sort of way. And a lot of times, the way that change happens, if you don't naturally do it on your own, is through traumatic events and different ways. And I've realized in my own life, dealing with traumatic events, not necessarily this, but dealing with traumatic events, it helped change my perception, or change my beliefs in everything: spirituality, trusting my intuition, listening to my ancestors, my angels, my spirit guides, all of that. Had I not gone through the most traumatic events of my life, I wouldn't be who I am right now. I wouldn't be as sane as I am, or I wouldn't. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, it's hard to say, it's hard for me to say this, but in a time like right now, but be thankful for the bad times as well as the good times, because they go both hand in hand. I realize that if I keep going through life just experiencing good experiences, I get the lesson and I get the blessings. But for some reason, when I go through something really traumatic or hard or difficult or emotional or stressful, or something that basically taps on my emotions a different way, I notice that I get the lesson a whole lot. Like it sticks with me. It's like, I'm not gonna do this again, or I learned my lesson from this. And it just hits different. I don't really know how to explain that, but it just hits different. So I learned later on, through healing my own self and giving my own self therapy, and really evaluating the situations I put myself in the past, and that I can think of, and sitting back and trying to dissect those situations and try to see things from a different perspective, and just try to self heal myself. Kind of like doing shadow work. It's the same thing, or dark night of the soul. It's called different things, but self healing, basically. And I just try to realize, or just try to, try to understand why things happened the way that they did, and also evaluate how I could have handled the situation better. I don't blame anybody. I come out of all that, and I try to see it from a different perspective, or perspective, or just think at it from, just reapproach it a different way. And yeah, so basically that's what they said is going on. People is still people who need to get out of. That's what they said. It's still people that can be saved or that can be changed in a way that that the world needs basically for the future. So it's all about a bigger plan that we really don't know is going on that will eventually change all of us for the better, and even bring people together who wouldn't normally be together, or who wouldn't normally be in the proximity range, basically, with each other. It brings those two together by various means of trauma. So, also they said the ones who need to, no, they said the ones who aren't meant to be saved will not be. So this is also a time for us to realize and take into consideration, what do we really care about? What matters most, basically.